Hey, Brett here, and today I wanted to show you something you can do to relieve chronic neck pain. So, I'm a massage therapist, and I always get a ton of clients coming in to see me with issues going on in their neck. They're having trouble turning their head. They said they slept wrong and it just kind of popped up, and they're getting neck pain. So, this happens a ton with everybody in today's society where we're always, kind of sitting, texting at the computer, all that jazz that doesn't really serve our bodies well. So I'm going to show you something really good you can do to keep your tissues healthy and relieve and prevent pain from occurring in the future. First, I just want to say you didn't sleep wrong. You may have slept in a kind of weird position, but that's the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. It's because your respiration, most likely, that you're feeling this issue right now. What are you doing wrong with your respiration? Well, let me show you. Most people, they're breathing using their scalene muscles, which should be a helper muscle to your breathing, but your diaphragm is dysfunctional. You're not breathing here, expanding the rib cage. You're breathing up here, and your shoulders are rising. So you're using your scalenes, you're using your traps, you're using your levator scapula. All the muscles that are supposed to help you breathe are taking over. So hundreds of times a day, you're taking breaths, you're doing these little miniature shoulder shrugs, which is just adding so much extra work and tension in your body, which you don't need to be doing, and that's causing pain. So we'll address that in another video. Today, I'm going to show you some self-massage techniques to take care of that. So let's get into it. So first, I just want to show you what the scalenes are, the muscles that we're going to be working. We're going to be working your scalenes and sternocleidomastoid. So the scalenes, there's 3 of them. They attach from your first and second rib up to the side of your cervical vertebrae, the neck bones there. So those are them right there. They come from the first and second rib and go all the way up to the transverse processor side of your neck. The next is the sternocleidomastoid. This muscle here, which you can see popping out of that guy's neck right there, it goes from the sternum all the way up to the mastoid process in your head. So let's start working on this. Is a super simple self-massage routine that you can do that's gonna loosen up all your neck musculature and get you feeling good again. So first we're gonna start by relieving and releasing the superficial fascia. That's just a connective tissue that surrounds all of your muscles. It's that little thin film you see on top of a chicken breast, and it can get really tight with overuse. So we're gonna loosen that up first. What we're gonna do is called skin rolling. So I'm gonna kind of pinch and pull my skin out like this. I've got really mobile fascia because I stay well hydrated and I always take care of myself and do massage a lot. So I'm kind of like a Shar-Pei. I can grab a lot of my skin. You might have a harder time. Just do what you can. Don't make it too painful or discomforting, which it may be if you're really tight. Just work at your own pace. Don't go so much where you're tensing up. I always tell people to stay about a 7 out of 10 on a discomfort scale. So we're going to start here, kind of right where that clavicle meets the sternum, right in the middle of your neck, so to speak. And you're just going to pinch, and we're going to roll all the way up. I'm doing this standing because of the video, but it'd be better for you to do it lying down so you just get more release and relaxation in the neck. And we're just gonna go all the way up here, all the way across, moving out. Just gonna pinch, roll between your fingers, and get that fascia moving. It's opening up the outermost superficial layer so then we can work a little bit deeper. And sometimes I like to do this and move it around in little circles. You can give that a try and do what you can. The next, we're gonna work the sternocleidomastoid. So that was that muscle here that pops out, and we're gonna do a pincer palpation. Basically, turn your head. I'm working the left one. I'm gonna turn my head to the right. That's gonna cause it to shorten and contract and pop out. And I'm gonna pinch it between my fingers here, between my thumb and my little knuckle there. And then I'm gonna turn my head and release the muscle. and just kind of roll it around in there like that. And I'm just going to do that again, just working my way up to where it inserts up on the head. Right on your mastoid process here behind your ear. You may find some trigger points. That's going to feel like a shooting sensation, a very painful sensation. You might feel it radiate into other areas of your body. If that happens, hang out there a little while longer. Don't go too deep again. And take deep, full breaths on those areas. Really focusing on visualizing yourself releasing the muscle and relaxing on the exhale. Again, turning. And I'm a little tight up there. And the last part all the way up, kind of right behind my ear. It's a little bit harder to grip there. And going. Alright, I'm already feeling a lot looser. Next, we're going to start working the scaling. So what I'm going to do, this is my collarbone, my clavicle here. And so right next to where I first grabbed that SCM, I'm just going to go just to the side of it. I'm going to take my index and middle finger and I'm going to hook it underneath and press down. You'll be able to feel this kind of light up usually. Once you're in there, you're just going to cross fiber, just gently moving the fingers back and forth. And you really want to slowly sink in there. You don't want to jam your fingers in there because that can hurt and, you know, not feel so good. Be kind of counterproductive. The slower you move, the better. And I'm just going to cross fiber there. I'm going to move across, going towards my shoulder, hooking and cross fibering. I'm moving a little bit faster just for brevity of this video. You can spend a lot more time when you do this on yourself. Alright, next I'm gonna turn my head down and in like this. I'm gonna hook in and then I'm gonna look up over that same shoulder and turning the right ear to the right side. So this is a pin and stretch. So I'm shortening that scaling muscle by I'm working the left side, left ear towards the ground and left ear towards left shoulder. And then I'm going to turn right ear towards right shoulder and turn and look up nice and slowly and pin and stretch. And again, you can do that a couple times, moving outward. That's feeling pretty good. I'm already getting more range of motion in there. And the last one is going to be a myofascial stroke. So this is going to kind of stretch and tease out that fascia, that covering on the outside of the tissue. So I'm going to hook in kind of where we first started. And then I'm going to take my other hand and I'm just going to slide it up the side of my neck, nice and slowly, breathing deeply, while getting some movement in my head. Movement in the neck helps make it a more active release. And you should kind of feel like almost like you're stretching, pulling that muscle longer. And you may be able to see I get more range of motion turning this way, my right ear to right shoulder, than I do this way right now. So make sure you do it evenly on both sides because you want to be even, you don't want to be out of balance. And yeah, this should really help you out if you woke up with neck pain, if you experience chronic neck pain, shoulder pain, tension headaches, all that nasty stuff. This will definitely help relieve it. Also, you know, get in contact with your breathing. I'm going to make another video on that. That'll help a ton too, just to prevent those muscles from doing all the work to begin with. Basically, real quick, focus on breathing 360 degrees into your ribs and letting your belly expand. And you can even look at yourself in the mirror and just notice if when you breathe, your shoulders rise and you feel tension in your neck rather than down here in the diaphragm. All right, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments if it did. And if you want to keep in touch with what I'm doing about health, fitness, diet, nutrition, motivation, self-development, all that stuff, subscribe to my channel and I'll keep on bringing you new good stuff as much as I can. All right, have a good one.